overall tonight?
A little bit of stagnation. It wasn't a lot of space on the court. They were definitely into our bodies, like on the closeout. Well, when I would catch the ball, I was, thinking I'd be open, but they'd just be right there to my body. So I was like trying to get up more shots, or more 3 attempts, but it was just tough. There's probably a few of those I could have shot, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's in the past.
Yeah, I mean, when you play these games, without Zion or BI, you're really good creators. How does that affect you and other guys when you just have that much more on your plate offensively?
I just feel like it forces us to be more aggressive and forces us to be basketball players because, when you have BI and Zion, when you have BI and Zion, you can just let them feed you in a way, in a sense, because of their gravity and their decision making. So, yeah, it's definitely different, but at the end of the day, we still gotta play.
And just big picture, I mean, this is the third time in the last 6 games where you guys are under 100 points. Just what's the overall view on the offense and what you guys got to do to improve on that end?
Really just share the ball, keep moving it, trusting each other, creating advantages, and just everybody being basketball players. I feel like there's a lot of times where we get stuck and we don't just play basketball. So we gotta get to a point where we're just playing basketball and just sticking with it.
And just, I guess, what are the conversations like in the locker room where this deep into the season, playoffs are right there, and you still got to talk about urgency or focus or guys just coming in with the right mindset in some of these games?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very important time. We're down to the last few games, especially in a Western Conference that is hectic right now. I mean, the margin of error is very small for our team, and the margin of error in the standings is very small as well. So, we just got to treat every single game like it's almost like a play-in type of playoff atmosphere type of game.
I mean, that's kind of what you guys did last year, and it worked out. Is that something you can you're trying to build on, of having every game mean that much?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I understand a lot of people compare, this team to last year's team because we got a lot of similar guys, but it's a different league, different Western Conference, and we can't just bank on, all right, we did it last year, so we're gonna do it again this year. We actually have to really do it, put it in the mind, put it in the effort to do so. So it's something we have to make a conscious effort of.
Willy talked about not having the energy early in this one. Is that concerning at all, that in a game like tonight where you're playing a team who you're fighting for in those jumbled standings, that you guys didn't have that energy to start this?
A little bit. I mean, I feel like that's been a constant thing of our teams in the past month and a half or so. We just haven't started off very well. We just got to get back to it and pick our juice up. It shouldn't really have to pick our juice up because of how important these games are right now, but we just have to. We got to figure it out.
The way the game was called tonight, do you think you guys let that affect how you were playing at all?
Potentially, but not gonna say too much about officiating tonight. We just gotta play through it.
With Dyson, obviously with the injuries, you're gonna need his defensive skill. Offensively, had a tough night tonight. What advice, just especially from 3, I guess, can you give to Dyson after what was a tough night offensively for him?
Just keep playing. At the end of the day, it's a lot of games to be played, and you can't worry about one game, especially in your first year. Like, obviously, we're in a win now mode. We're trying to get into the playoffs and make a deep run, and so development might get pushed back. But at the end of the day, though, you just gotta let them know perspective of everything. Like, you're on a team that is in playoff contention, and you're playing at 19 years old. Like, you just got to put it all in this perspective, calm his mind down a little bit and just have him play free and, just let his instincts and talent take over.
What's your process on a back-to-back, Trey? Do you go back tonight and watch anything, whether it's tonight's game or Trailblazers clips, or do you wait to do that till tomorrow?
It just depends. I mean, a lot of times it just depends on how the game went. Might just decompress, figure it out. Go back to it tomorrow. You'll have time to sleep in, come to the arena a little later. Figure out what you're doing. I have family in town right now, so just gonna spend time with them. I feel like that would just be the best thing for me. Just get away from basketball for a second.
Thanks, Trey.